rough.
There are many people under the disillusion that if they avoid certain foods, they have an eating disorder. I see dietitians online talking about this, that if you don't eat the ultra-processed garbage, you have an eating disorder. Even, I believe it's Dietitians AU has the definition of a fad diet on their website as a diet that people deliberately avoid certain foods. What are your thoughts when it comes to this? Is the carnivore diet a fad diet, is my question.
The carnivore diet is actually the oldest diet known to humanity. There are multiple examples of societies successfully eating a carnivore diet their entire lives, multiple different societies all around the world. This is not just a geographical thing. This is not a religious thing. If you go back more than 12,000 years, you take all the religiosity out of the equation because all the major religions were formed earlier, after that, right? So if you take anybody of any religion, if you take anybody of any ethnicity, and you go back far enough in their family tree, their heritage is actually a carnivore diet. But they've forgotten that because we've been so confused by all the different inputs into our beliefs about what a diet should look like for a human being. The poor dietitians that say all things in moderation, eat the rainbow, if you exclude any food group, then you have an eating disorder. These poor people, I mean, they're obviously mentally pitiful on their face. I feel sorry for these people because they're singing a song that's never, ever going to be popular again. We're seeing this all around the world. Once people try a real whole food keto diet or a ketovore diet or a carnivore diet or a line diet, they're like, booyah. I did not know it was possible to feel this good and be this healthy. Now just imagine that person after they've had this epiphany have a dietitian tell them, well, if you exclude any food group, that's an eating disorder. They sound like a fool, and they are a fool. Not intentionally, they just don't know better. So quickly, that kind of foolishness with regards to dietary advice, that's going to fall by the wayside because that's literally like taking mechanical advice on how to fix your car from a 3-year-old child. That's how ignorant that kind of advice is. And I predict you'll hear less and less of that as time goes on, unless they're paid by a big food manufacturer, which in many cases, that's actually what's going on in the background.
Mm, indeed.